And I think Tony Stewart respects the fact that he knows that Justin Ashley's right alongside. We know what happened to Doug Coletta the last time somebody was next to Justin Ashley.
They pile off into the afternoon. Ashley's got cylinders out. Explosion for Salinas. Explosion for Brown. It's Tony Stewart. Stewart wins in a totally chaotic final. 387 to 317. He's broken through.
Tony Stewart's passion for the sport of NHRA drag racing is something that is truly undeniable. At this track, about a year and a half ago, or 2 years ago, you got your first walleye behind the wheel of an alcohol dragster. It's almost fitting that the big one comes today here in Vegas. Tony, the struggles you've had, over the last year and a half have almost made this even sweeter. What's the emotion you're feeling right now?
I think you sure as hell learn to appreciate it more when you struggle like that. But, man, I'm so appreciative of our guys. And like I said, we got Kevin Rudine and his family here. Race, you did this one for us today, buddy. This is all you. But it's the highest of highs and lowest of lows. Our Rush Truck Center's family, Rusty Rush, we lost his wife, Jenny, this week. And then literally 15 minutes before we rolled out for the final here, I got a message from Bakersfield, California, from a friend of mine, Brian Landgraf, and we just lost his father. So, I heard Dallas Glenn talking about it too. We've lost a lot of people this week, and it's been tough, but my God, I am so proud of our guys. Dodge, Direct Connection, Race Rudine Foundation, Renai, everybody at Mobile One. Jay, thank you so much. Just so many great partners here. I got a great teammate standing there. I have a feeling I'm going to be really hurting in the morning here, but it's going to sure as hell be worth it.
Congratulations, Tony.
Thank you.
Yeah, buddy. Finish line stripe. Austin Prock drives his way down to a 4:009 at 316 miles an hour, and Prock is back in the winner's circle. The second place finisher is Paul Lee at 4:042, 3:11. That moment in time we have expected all season long has come to fruition in Las Vegas.
Well, the title defense for Austin Prock is back in full effect. It's been a struggle early for you in the year, and you've wore those emotions on your shoulder. The consistency that you guys have searched for, it looks like you guys have finally found it. Congratulations.
Well, man, we're getting close, that's for sure. This Prock rocket ain't perfect yet, but it's heading in the right direction, and that's what we need to be proud about right now. That was an ugly win, but like I said earlier this morning, if they were ugly all day, but the wind light was coming on, I didn't give a crap. So really proud of this John Force Racing team. I love having John Force out at the racetrack. He just gasses you up every time you get in one of these, and he told me he was proud of me this week, and that means a lot. So really proud to drive this Cornwell Tools Chevrolet SS with HendrickCars.com, Power Solar, Graham Rahal Performance GRP. Having them on board is just so cool. Hopefully Graham's doing good in his race, and hopefully Kyle Larson can get a dub too. Woo!
Best reaction time is Matt Latino at 0:18. Look at this. This is a classic final round, a sprint to the finish line stripe. And the win light is Dallas Glenn on a hole shot. 6:64.9 at 206 miles per hour. Dallas Glenn gets it done. Matt Hartford comes in second at 6:63.8.
Dallas Glenn trying to double up here this weekend. You had the performance that round. You had the entire quad covered by 6/100ths of a second. Where does that performance come from?
We didn't really make that good run because of my mistake on the last one. So that was a really nice run. We've been picking away at it the whole weekend. We've been knocking on the doorstep, and I think we just laid a pretty good one down there. Greg still definitely got the car to beat, so I'm going to have to step it up, but I think we got something for him in the final.
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
Off the starting line first, Joey Severance. Severance has the parachutes come out, and it's going to be Sean Cowie. 5:27.1, the world champ gets it done. 275 miles per hour, and that Monday's towing team goes back to the winner's circle here in Las Vegas. Matt Cummings comes home second, 5:34.3. Mitch Myers goes 5:50 with a 5. That is still a great weekend for Mitch and the team. And Joey Severance looked like it backfired the supercharger out. Off the starting line, the reaction time advantage to Ray Martin. He's way out of shape. And at the finish line, it's Matty Gordon for the win. 5:52, 264 miles per hour. The dream weekend for the Gordon family ends with a national event victory here at the Four Wides in Las Vegas. From top field driver on Thursday to national event winner on Sunday, Matty Gordon gets it done. And this is the final round of Comp Eliminator, and that is Taylor Chemiskey winning his second consecutive national event here at LVMS. Taylor won his first career national event here in the fall. He wins the final of Comp Eliminator in that CIP1 machine here after Jeff Lane got shut off on the starting line in the semifinals on a bye run. So Taylor got to roll up here in the finals, and all he needed to do is take the tree. Another final round to kick off the season. He has been on fire at both stock and super stock. He'll have the handicap head start. Red light, lamb chop, cut it too close. 5 thou red, and Chad Guilford is going to win. National event win number 1 for Chad Guilford, the retired United Airlines captain out of Golden, Colorado. Factory stock D machine. 10:06 the dial in for Scott. 11:96 for McGaugh. He is off and running on a red light, and it is over before Scott Burton leaves the starting line. Dave McGaugh was 36 red in his first final round, and Scott Burton takes a free ride in the Cobra Jet to go 10:03.8 on a 10:06. For Scott Burton, it is national event win number 5. The Burton family wins again. This time, he is one of the toughest competitors in the world in the other lane, Chris Whitfield, a perennial championship contender. 9:05 on the board, finals of Super Comp, both cars off on the green. And let me tell you, both of these drag racers are ready for the finals. At the stripe, here comes Whitfield, and he's going to win it. Cooper got there first and took 200s to break out by 14th thou. Chris Whitfield is 006, dead 5, 11th thou total. Cooper Chun is 005, taking 200s to break out by 14th thou. Chris Whitfield gets it done for the 5th time. Power plant, former Division 5 Super Gas champion. In the final round here, for just the second time in his career. Both off on the green. Both cars off the throttle stop. Mostowitz showed Philbrick a little bit of race car, and here comes Mark. This is going to be a game of who wants the stripe, and the answer is Philbrick, and it cost him. Ken Mostowitz gets the win. 10:03.4 for Philbrick, was 1 thou better on the line, but he got there first by 27 thousandths to break out by 16 of them. Ken Mostowitz parked it on the top end, was 20 on the tree. Steve Will predicted a 6:12. He runs 6:12 with a 5 at 234 miles per hour, and for the second time in his career, Steve Will is a national event winner. He does it in Top Dragster, presented by Wright Trailers. Both cars away on the green. Brian War trying to chase down Ed Olpen at the finish line stripe. It's going to be Brian War for the win. Ed Olpen got there first by 5 thousandths of a second. He broke out by 12 thou. And Brian War goes 20 on the tree, dead on 4 to win the 3rd national event of his career. Tooley final in 2021. This is Super Street, 11:05 on the board. They are set. They are off on the green. The Nova on the left side, that's the hometown racer. That is Pressimone. Side by side with Patton to the stripe. Who wants it? It's going to be Patton. 11:09.3 at 135 miles per hour with a 001 reaction time. And Lawrence Patton comes all the way from Chester Springs, Pennsylvania, to knock down the Super Street field.